Hello, folks. Hope you're having a fantastic Friday. Mine is done, or is it just beginning? I'm not sure. My name is Joel Duggan, like it says on the tin, and this is Satisfactory. We're in the experimental build in Update 5, and we're going to jump in to where we left off with the updates to the Metroplex design yesterday. Yesterday? 2 days ago. It was 2 days ago. It was Wednesday. Wednesday was last stream. And speaking of Wednesday, Wednesday was the 10-year anniversary of the Citadel Cafe podcast, which I have been doing since 2011. There's a brand new episode out, episode number 423. And that is with myself and Alistair McFly and Lou Page. And we talked about Shang-Chi. I always pronounce it wrong because it's spelled different than it sounds. Shang-Chi, The Legend of the Ten Rings, the latest Marvel film. And or one of the latest Marvel films, I guess. Anyway, I had a lot of fun talking with those guys about it. We spent a good deal of time on Shang-Chi. We talked about Discovery, Star Trek. We talked about a bunch of stuff coming to different streaming services, like the Wheel of Time. And there's a new trailer out for Spider-Man Far From Home? No Way Home. Spider-Man No Way Home. I really don't like the naming conventions of those films. I think they could have done a better job, something a little bit less confusing. Anyway, here we are at the top of the world looking at the Metroplex build and all the changes that we've made over the last few streams, and starting to really come together. And I've got some plans, more plans for these lights along the edges here, so I want to try and get that done. But right now I want to try and move some of these belts from a logistics standpoint, so they're out of the way of these new sections, and then we can close these off and make the front of the factory actually look finished, or at least close to finished. So we're going to do that. But up here, it's really starting to feel like a solid build, I think. Still got some stuff we have to get rid of, the temporary awesome sinks along with these guys as well. Although I say that, and these guys are the detail on this roof is cool. This is a little bit plain, so we might have to try to find a way to add some detail and stuff over onto those different buildings. I'm gonna go into video. I need to change my anti-aliasing back up. I thought I could deal with it on medium, but I cannot. Confirm we're also on experimental DirectX 12. Let's go back to 11. I'm having some issues with the last couple of updates. There was also a patch just before I started streaming. We're on build 173.339 right now. Let's go back and check our inventory, and we'll see what we've got. I think we need more fuel. Alright, what else we need? We've got concrete, we've got plates, we've got rods, we've got beams. I feel like we can remove a few of those. I think we're good. Right. So I was out running errands this morning with my father, and that kind of stuff always takes you way longer than you want to be out. So between that and the podcast, like, I only just finished my day like 20 minutes ago, 30 minutes ago. It never ceases to amaze me. I don't shop that often. I try not to, you know, like I do small grocery trips as opposed to big ones, but had to go to Costco for a bunch of different things. And man, that took a long time. How's Joel's dad? He's good. He's good. He was asking about the streaming stuff actually, because he doesn't really follow it because he doesn't play video games, but he's on Facebook a lot, and he sees gaming as like a category now on Facebook because Facebook has like a streaming platform. And he was commenting, like asking me like, do I have a camera? Like how do I do it? And I was like, no, I don't have a camera. I've got no interest at the moment. I know statistically more people will click on videos if they've got a person's face in it, but I can't be bothered to set it up right now. And I don't think the games that I play really warrant warrant having a camera. They're not exciting games. If it was doing like first-person shooters or horror games, then yeah, I could maybe see it. And I'm not saying never. I'm not saying I will never do it, but I'm definitely putting it off as long as I can. Over here, we're going to have a solid piece come down. So we're going to grab, I think it's this one, right there. I think I'm going to make this a solid looking piece like that. So it means we've got to move all the stuff in the way, and it turns out that's actually quite a bit. So the first thing that we got to move is these three belts for iron. We may end up upgrading them later, unless I can figure out... There was 2 slugs over, I think, in that direction, and it might be worth it to go get those 2 slugs and turn up the volume on these guys. No, you know what? Let's just move them a little bit first, and then we can decide the big changes later. I know the cam thing was true earlier on, but is it still true? I know me personally, I don't care if there's a face, not unless it's distracting from the game. See, this is the thing that I find, and I've noticed a number of video feeds in streams lately where the person is massive. Like they take up, they're at least a third of the screen high, if not more, and they're very large on the screen. And I don't like, if I ever did a webcam, it would be a very small thing. If you've seen I Am Kibitz play, he's got a little webcam on the right hand side. I would do something like that if I ever did it. Alright, so all we're doing is just redirecting these belts. So we're going to cut them off. Really the easiest thing to do is just going to be to remove each one of these temporarily. And remove, that's a Mark II, Mark II, Mark II. I think we're just going to bring these right back down to that height. That should work. And then from here, we should just be able to just, you know, scoot that guy in there, scoot that guy in there, and scoot that guy in there. It's not meant to be pretty, it's just meant to work. And then we can go back down here. Eventually I'm going to move this because I think we're going to add more iron to these 3 belts, which means that we're going to have to redesign the way that it actually travels up into the factory above. So no sense in keeping all this going. So we can remove this, this, and that. We can remove these 3. And then just send these guys in there, and that should finish that off. So now none of this is needed. So you can see up here, they were kind of starting to get in the way of what we were doing. Yeah, that would be distracting if there's a cam and it should be like a postage stamp, not a window of its own. Yeah, that's what I think too, you know, like I understand that people want to connect with streamers, you know, like I guess I'm coming from a podcast history of 10 plus years of podcasting, probably closer to 15 really. And that's one of the things I like about podcasting is I don't have to get ready. I'm not on camera. You know, like I can do it from my pajamas if I wanted to. Not that I have pajamas, but like, you know what I mean? Like you're kicking around the house in your sweats and I can stream or I can podcast or I can do work. Because I mean, I've been working from home for 10 plus years. And so I've gotten very used to that freedom. Oh, we've got boxes of shame. We don't need those. How's the frame rates for everybody watching? Is it choppy? It's a little bit off for me, but it's not terrible. There's definitely something going on with Streamlabs and my computer, though. Absolutely something wonky going on. I might have to look at OBS, just the regular OBS, and see if I can't get some of my streams sorted that way. I just found that Streamlabs OBS was just so easy with the notifications and the pop-ups and stuff. Plus, I like that there's a Twitch chat window, but I know that you can do all of that with regular OBS. You just have to do all the plugins. They're just not all built in. Random question, I'm subscribed, but it gives me a resubscribe option and gives the error when I click. Fox Nakamura, no, I did not know about that error. I've not heard of that before. So this might not be the best place either. Looks like there was going to be a section here. I didn't even get a chance to read the patch notes from today. Yeah, so I think here will be probably the wall. And then here we'll have to put in something else. Probably not that. Actually, you know what? Let's keep the concrete. And showing your subscriber badge, but it says not subscribed. Confused. Twitch is broken. Send help. Twitch is broken most of the time, apparently. That's weird. Listening, but not always watching for a bit to finish off my work week. Thanks so much, Steven. Good to see you, man. Hope things are well. We missed you yesterday on TCC. Lou and Alistair, say hi. I'm just going to make this a straight wall for now. I guess we'll put this here too. So this is going to go. This is going to be that. And then this guy. I don't remember what I was going to plan on doing here. I think this one. It's going to end up being solid. And it looks like probably carry down. Maybe that's what we should do, is just keep that pattern, because this feels pretty boring. But if we have this there, it lines things up better. Plus it gives a little bit of detail. And then we can just put a 2-meter one maybe. So that means that this curvy thing is going to have to move too. Yeah, I think here we could probably... I think I'd want to go with concrete here. So we'll go with this. Then it changes to a different material, and we can paint this black. Yeah, that works. Noticed a price change, I think, for Brits. Wasn't it £3.99? Now it says £4.99. They could have been having a hiccup when they changed the price. Ah. It was £4.49. Okay. Thanks for the alert, Fox Nakamori. Appreciate it. Yeah, so that won't be there. That's going to end up being this. Did I just put one of those inside of... That was weird. Try that again. No, you can't do it. Okay. So I'll wait and do the top parts. Unfortunately, we have to remember to paint all these things because they're not dark enough. I should maybe change the default for those ones. That is going to go there. That's going to have to move as well. And then this. We'll leave that open for now, but eventually that's going to come down from us. Oh, wait a minute. It's going to be lower. Which means that this isn't going to look right. So is that something that we can live with here? What should this be? Should this be like a up corner piece? Okay, that works. So then this would be... No. That doesn't quite work either. I like that. And normally I wouldn't fuss about something like this, but it's right in your face as you're coming up the ramp here. Maybe it's better to have the chunky part like that. Well, that's gonna fight. I like the new textures in the menu. a lot easier to see what's going on. I think that's probably our best option, and then maybe we can hide that a little bit, because this is not good looking. Wait a minute, didn't I want this to be concrete? Oh, there's a triangle there. Maybe we'll do an upside down triangle. That feels strange. What about placing this with a 2-meter ramp? These things never connect the way that you want them to. Nope, not there. All right. Get rid of that. Then we have this stupid fighting on the end, which I don't like either. Oh, wait a minute. Here's a thought. What if we could fit one in there? And then we could wrap this around the side. But then that doesn't work there. Does it? No. Is there any way to get that to go farther down? There must be. Oh, that's a different different size. I see what I did there. Aha! Yeah, that solves that problem. Plus adds a little bit of a color change and a hue change like that. Take it easy, Fox. We'll see you later. I'll be streaming for a while. Okay, so we now have to do the same sort of thing over here. Nope, that was the wrong material. This. Now I gotta remember what I did. Let's just remove this temporarily so I can get in here quick. There's 2 ramps and they go down into 4-meter ramps. Okay. And then this was dropped down somehow. Not by that much, I don't think. No, so it goes up above the second one. Again, it's very tricky sometimes to get these to place the right way. Is that right? Yes. No. You need to drop down. Oh, that's the one I wanted to keep. Crap. Doesn't let you build in between them? Drives me nuts. Wow, a long way down. That's what we want. That only took forever. Who's counting? I don't remember what that was supposed to be. I guess it's just a straight double. Sure. Now these were the larger. That. And then the flip. Nope. I want that one. That looks about right. Is there another ramp? I don't know. Did they add? I don't see anything new. I didn't get a chance to read all the patch notes before loading up today. I'll do that on my first break. I don't see anything new. I know that they added floor hole hyper tubes to the awesome shop. So that's new. We can unlock those. Alright, so those are going to go away, I think. What is this thing powering? So this comes in, goes along here. And it powers probably this building. Oh, okay. So we're going to have to move this. This is fine. It's just that this is not. You connect to that one, then that one. And then you connect to this mystery one. Okay. This is going to take a while to sort out, but for now, we will put you here and there. So that should allow me to delete this line. Hey, Mixrugan, how's it going? Hope you're having a good day. Alright, so that's been reconnected, so we have to remove you. That means that... I don't know, where did I put the wall? Oh, it was there. Okay. So none of this is going to stay, I don't think. For those that have been in here for a couple streams, this is the main bus that we've got going on underneath the base, so that's why I'm moving everything to be able to be hooked up to it. So we've got some more things to design back there. I think that's good. Obviously I'll have to fill that in later. Hey, the mighty Elkhorn is also here. Hello, Elkhorn. Hope you're having a good day. Ah, and this also goes. We've also got a bunch of copper sitting here doing absolutely nothing. Today's gonna be one of those days we're gonna need some power slugs. I need at least 2, if not 3, because there's more copper to the west over there. Yeah, we might even need 4. Where did that go? Oh, we've got to bring up that concrete too. What's already built there? I don't see... That's annoying. Oh, some sort of glitch. Alright, so then over here, we had decided... Yes, it is. It's getting a little bit low. I should probably take a quick break. Measure this out. Don't remember where that started. I love that that break quote has turned into a an Avengers quote. It's great. So it's one back from the foot. So you get to be concrete. And then this gets to be the heavier stuff. It's a bigger wall on this side because the ground slopes away from us. Multifunction quotes. Yeah, exactly. Oh, come on. So tedious sometimes with the snapping. I feel like they've changed snapping again. Like, I should be able to put something on the other side of this. I shouldn't have to come over here. Don't know why this is so tedious. And then put that back. So we might have to change the way that these ramps go, because that doesn't look all that secure, does it? Yeah, we're going to have to, I think, change the underside of these ramps to feel a little bit more substantial. Yes, I should probably do this now, even though the sun has come back up. We'll see if we can grab the train. Where is the train? Oh, good. Good timing. Was in the middle of the newest Citadel Cafe episode. Actually, just gone back to listening to the first episode, so I was listening to. Interesting to hear you reflect on it 10 years after the show. Really, Legumulus, you listened to the first episode? It's hard. It's been a while since we did that. I put 2 foundations instead of a ramp. I'm sure I'll figure it out. jetpack train. I take a break about once an hour, and it's been just about that long since we started. So if you're new to the stream, hold on to your nuggets. We're going to ride the train. I'll be back in about 5 or 6 minutes. Nobody saw any power slugs on the trip, did they? Master Crunchy, thanks for the host, by the way. Sorry I didn't catch that earlier. Appreciate it. Don't see anything over there. I know there's some to the... I guess it's the north? Master Zen, thanks for the host as well. Appreciate it. I think we've got all the slugs in the current area. I wish I could figure out where the screenshots go on the experimental version, but I can't seem to figure it out. Oops. Why are you yellow? I saw a yellow light here. Oh, maybe it went away. You know, we're getting farther and farther away from this train. We're gonna have to maybe put in some hypertubes that go underneath the base, maybe? Quick ways to get back and forth. I know, McScrugan, I looked it up, and it's not there. I'm also not as familiar with the silly places that games put screenshots in Windows. So, I'm not exactly sure. Alright, let's ramp there. I don't know why there's something there. That's weird. That's gonna bug me. Oh, I didn't have the metal foundation. We'll change that. That looks about right to me. Yep. Okay. I mean, obviously we have to fill that in, but we'll do that later. Got some stuff to move behind it first. And I guess we'll just fill in the side for now. You put foundations instead of slope. It doesn't matter. Let's just do that. Oops. Looks like we don't need those. So we should be able to get that there. That can go. Oh no, that doesn't work. Whoops. Maybe not. Do a small one there. I don't exactly know. Wonder what happened here. Is this something I can blow up? Let's find out. That's a no. I wonder where the thing is that I've built here that it thinks is here, but is obviously not here. I don't know if this is what we're doing as a final bit, but fill it in for now. Cool. Alright, so we can fill this back in for now. Oh, there's the thing that I misplaced. Cool. I might actually bring that up a little bit higher, but for now, it looks pretty good. I think it looks pretty good. All right, so other side requires some moving of all of this stuff. Those have all been moved. Now these three have to be moved. This is the copper, the coal, and another copper. So I don't think any of this is going to stay here. Gotta get that stuff up to here and then get it around the corner here and then back down, because I think I want this to stay there. Can I? Oh, this hole doesn't need to be left open. We've moved those now. And where does that go? Oh, right. Okay. I remember where those go now. Okay. So we need to get these three belts through there, probably underneath the iron, and then connect them back up over here. Oh no, wait. This is going to need to be lower, isn't it? I don't know how I'm going to handle that. I think I need to move all of this over by at least one foundation, because I think what I want to do is continue this solid wall thing, and that means it's gonna have to go out a bit, but it's only gonna go up by one. That's tricky. That's tricky, that's tricky, that's tricky. Are both of these being used? This is still getting some overflow. That's interesting. I wouldn't think that it would. It must be just on belt speed. Take care, Steven. Good to talk to you. Have a good Friday. Appreciate you being here. I think what I need to do is I need to find a new home for these awesome sinks. And I think I know just the place, at least temporarily. So here we're underneath our two big factories, but down here there's definitely room to put like a subfloor if we wanted to. And we could temporarily have some of these awesome sinks, because they're huge. They're very tall. Yeah, like, I'm not even sure. Let's start from here. Thanks for the lurk, Elkhorn. Appreciate it. There. Awesome sink. Do you go through the ceiling? I don't think so. No. Okay. So that's the right height for you. Where is going to be a convenient place to put you, though? Probably just about as convenient as any. Nope, autosave. Let's turn you sideways though. Yeah, I guess that's where we'll put you there. And then we can bring in some friends. I feel like 2 should probably be enough, but we'll build 3 since we've got the room. And I think what we'll do is we'll put smart splitters in front of them. Logistics. And that way we can just come in here and do left is going to be any undefined. Center is going to be overflow. Right is going to be none. I think that's how that works. I'm not sure what the loop means about the any. Overflow, none. Overflow. Actually, this won't really matter, but we'll leave it at none. There. So now all we need to do is get belts, or get anything that's overflow. We can just start pumping down into these mergers. Make sure that they're exporting. To change this one. Overflow. No, wait a minute. Left is none. Center is any undefined. Right is overflow. Any undefined. I think it's any undefined item. So like in a hold on. In a smart splitter, which is what this is, you can see that the orange side is the input, so that's the back. So when you're looking at it, you're looking at left, center, and right. So left, you could put like, you know, adaptive control unit. Right, you could put blade runners. And then if you wanted everything else to go the other way, it would be any undefined. But I don't know what the any loop part is. Any undefined would be any other than other things specifically eroded, whereas the any would just shoot anything down the belt. So it's redundant then. Right, okay. Any undefined would be anything as long as it's not these two, whereas anything would be everything including those two. If I understand you correctly, that makes sense, right? Yeah, okay. I feel like they need to add like any items, or like they need to add some language to that. Okay, so now we have an overflow at the end of our current main bus, which means that we can take some of this other stuff offline. Alright, so that is going into a sink, and this sink is not being used, so this can be removed. We need to get this down the line. That's going to be easy. And then we have to get this section. Yeah. I think we can just have this join up that line there. So what we'll do for here is we'll just do a merger. It looks like we're just gonna have to go up on a thing here and go this much. That's weird. There we go. 1, 2, 3. That will join that line. Oh, does that? That's a production line. I think. I don't think that's going into overflow. Yeah, that's an overflow. That's a production line. Whoops. I guess it doesn't matter that that's going in there. That's only supposed to be the overflow from our plates. It still looks like there's a lot going on. All right, so I put that to the wrong thing. That's fine. We need to do... Oh, that's annoying. Okay. Nope, made that going the wrong way. We just need you to go a little bit higher. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Now this, I think... Oh, I sent that the wrong way. Oh no, that's a merger, so it doesn't matter. Okay. So we can remove this. Grab another Mark IV. That could be pretty. I need to bring it down a hair. Nice. And then from there, it's 1, 2, 3, so that's good there. Oop. Too close to the gas. Wow. That was inconsistent. Alright, so that puts that all out together on 1. Which means that this is no longer being used. And now we just have to make sure this is all hooked up. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoa! That's close. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Grab ourselves a lift. No. Oh. I really wish that you could have both the jetpack and the boots on at the same time. give me a line for those. I wish they did. It's gonna go around the side. Anybody else playing that find that the snapping is really messed up the last couple of patches? I feel like they've made it like super sensitive. That goes there, that goes there. Now we just need to pull some power, which is... looks like down here. Oh, well, that's well on the other side. My bad. Let's go this way. I was looking at one thinking it was the other. There. So that should process any overflow stuff happening, keep our iron factories going. Pretty coincidental that Citadel Cafe and Minecraft released the same week in 2011. Yeah, actually didn't know that. How I wish that you could change the height and direction of lifts without replacing them. Yeah, being able to edit them would be nice. You can change the direction before you place them, but not after. So I don't know why. This shouldn't be giving us overflow. It does, but I don't know. I don't understand why there's overflow, because both of these should be full belts. This is only 300, and we're using, I can't remember what we're using. We're using like 90 or something this way, and so this should be fine. So it's got something to do with the rods not producing as fast. So that's why we have this, so that keeps it going. So that's good. That means that all of these are removed. This is that temporary power thing that I had. Might as well fill this in. Are you no longer being used? You are no longer being used, are you? No. Okay. That's good. Now this is the tricky thing that we've got to move around. I want to, from what I've got done here, I think what's going to happen here is we're going to come out. This is going to be the solid block here. Right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then there's another little foundation on top. And then this is concrete here with a little foundation on top. And that means that this is the shiny stuff and has the little foundation on top, like that. Yes, okay. So those are going to have to move, I think. Oh, maybe, do we want to do it this way? I actually don't mind that. We might do it that way. We're gonna build through it for now, and then pick up on the other side. All right, so now we're free and clear until it pops out a little bit farther. The official non-beta came out November 18th, 2011. I thought we already celebrated the 10 years of Minecraft. We'll have to talk about that on the Spawn Chunks this week. That's cool. I thought Johnny shared a birthday with Minecraft. I thought that was something that he like took great pride in, or just got a giggle out of, you know? Oh, okay, so it comes out in two directions here. We've got ramp, then 1, 2. We've got a ramp, 1, 2. All right, so this is where I want things to start to come down. So that'll be vertical there. And then I guess diagonal to that will also be. That works out okay there. What do we think? Do we like the second layer with this little strip? I don't think I'll do a third. I think 2's plenty. Actually, that could be too high. Yeah, you're able to place things inside of stuff sometimes. Alright, let's go this way. Right, so then I was right. Both of these belts are going to be outside the wall. I need to move them into here. This isn't going to stay there. Although, the weird thing about these foundations is that they have cracks in them until you put walls on them. So, we may have to put, like, concrete walls in here. Let's see if that fills in the gaps. Oh, it does not. It looks terrible. Okay. Scratch that. When is Johnny's birthday? I think it's May. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty sure it's May. It's after mine. Mine's in April. Yeah, okay, so we need to figure out a way to put something here. Oh, beams. This will be able to fill the gap, but won't cause... I don't want it to be seen from the outside, though. Or do I? on the corners, I think that's fine. Problem solved. I just want to have to layer in like a too thick wall. I want to be able to use this space. So I want this line here to be the new copper line. We're not going to be down here very often, I can tell you that, because of the gas. I wish there was a way that you could seal yourself off. Like, I wish that you could grab some, like, window walls and stuff and just, like, give yourself a nice environmental box. Yeah, still gets you through the glass. Not very long, McScrewgun. I've got a gas mask that I'll have to do. I'll have to wear the gas mask to move things around. And that's fine. So all I'm really going to do, I think, is just translate this over to this space right here. So I'll put the gas mask on now. I won't need it all the time. So we've got a smart splitter there. And that's input on the back. But it needs room to wiggle stuff around. So we're going to have to put that here. And then we've got 1, 2, 3. Nope. 4. And then we've got merger. Hopefully this will be something we can line up with the buttons. Oh, beautiful. Well, it doesn't snap, but it's at least showing us the way. So that goes... So that's 60 being moved up top. So that's, yeah, 150 per minute, and then 60 is being taken up top, and that's 200 per minute. And that just needs to connect and be moved somewhere else. And then this goes up there. Can't use the gas mask on the jetpack either, which is tricky. One at a time what? See how long it takes? Or see how long I last. So that just has to be there. So that's not going to be a big deal. We can totally just move this over here. Put that there. And then we'll move this stuff over to here. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Getting good at it. Get good at remembering the little tricks. And that's Mark 3. And that has got to go. We should bring that up here is what we should do. Oh no, that has to connect over to here. Oh. Maybe we'll do a little zigzag. Because all this stuff is inside the wall now. So, yeah, we'll do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. And then that'll connect up right to that. I think that's it, right? Just need to take the signs and put them down. So then this goes here. Nope. And I love that we can copy paste signs. Copy. Paste. And then we've got top one. Is copy. Paste. So 150 and 150. And then we split 60 to the top, which means that on the other side we've got 210. And that's currently being used in our wire facility. Copy settings. Paste. Dear Mojang, this please, copy paste signs. You can do it once. If you copy your sign input before you before you let go and post it, then you can copy and paste it. I did it with the specific screw holes. Alpha release or when Notch first published in 2009 seems that way around May, but yeah, Minecraft is 12 plus years old, but the full version is 10 years old. Just looking for over the list of what was added in 1.0. Lots of stuff in addition to the end. Okay, cool. Nice. So was it specifically, is it the same week, Leg? Or is it like a specific date? What was the date for Minecraft in 2011? I don't even think I knew about Minecraft when I started playing, or I started doing the Spawn Chunks. I don't think I had a sweet clue. All that stuff's gonna be in the way. Forgot to put my mask back on. So we're gonna bring the copper in through here on these two. Yes. So we'll bring that into probably here. Wait a minute. Let's just do something smart here. I guess we'll do both. Ahem, sundown break thingy. Thank you, Elcorn. Appreciate that. Where's the Manta? Do we see him anywhere? I should do it now because it's a little early, but if I do it now, we'll be in sync with the darkness. November 18th, 2011, so it was the day after. November 17th, 2011 was the first episode of the Citadel Cafe. Thanks, Elcorn, I appreciate it. Shoot! Where's the train? Oh, we gotta go. Can't be late, can't miss the train. Cool. I'm going to step away for another quick break. I'll be back in 5 or 6 minutes. Enjoy the train ride. Give you a wide view this time. think I saw a slug on one of those islands over there. We'll come back and get it at some point. It runs pretty smooth out this way. I was watching a little bit of the train ride on the break, and it's pretty smooth. I'm not sure why we're getting so choppy. Back at the factory, because there's not that much going on. Did anybody... I didn't watch the new video from Coffee Stain today. Was there anything new added that I don't already know about? Oh, look, there's a green slug right there on the tree. Or I get blue slug. They're blue now. I'm used to calling them green slugs. I don't know about a slug hunt, but I'm going to go get that one right now. Because I can see it. And I will forget about it. If I don't go grab it. Oh, we've got friends. Crap. What do we want to deal with? Yeah, let's use that. I always want to hit my right mouse button to zoom in. I should get back into playing Borderlands 3 or... I saw that Halo has the new multiplayer available, but I'm not a big multiplayer first-person shooter guy. I just get my butt handed to me all the time. I'm okay PvE in a first-person shooter, but PvP I get owned. Wonder if there's any slugs over here. If only we had a device that would tell us. Trying to run away from me. I think these guys are guarding the concrete, not anything else. I think that's our last round, too. Yep, we've only got one left. So we'll ditch that, and we'll grab the Xeno Zapper. Basher, Xeno Basher. And I need some berries. Oh, there is a slug over this way. Cool. Well, that will help with the coal, and I think maybe the copper. Not the coal, the iron and the copper. I've seen the new Borderlands spin-off, Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. Yes, it looks really fun. Full game based on the D&D DLC. I actually have the free mission. Epic gave out a free mission. It's like $14 or $13 or $14 on Steam and on Epic. Yeah, Ronan Kai, usually with those kind of games, I'll jump on Discord for stuff. That would be a fun thing to do with some people in the community if we have a chance to get together and play. I need to do more of that. I'd like to try and... I need to come up with some cool, like, community unlocks, you know, like, if we hit a certain amount of support on Patreon, then I can start taking extra time to do stuff. Patreon.com/JoelDuggan for the people that don't know. With only 29 viewers here, it's probably safe to say that most of you are familiar with all of the usual plugs that I mention when I'm streaming. All right, don't need you anymore. Don't need you. I don't remember when it's coming out either, but I know I've got the little free mission thing. That would be a fun thing to play like on stream for the first time. Just load that up. That'd be good. I'm gonna top up concrete. I'm gonna put away the organic stuff. Oh, that's down this way. I've got stuff spread out too much. In these little boxes, I need to move the little boxes closer together, I think. This was just a convenient place to put these the first time. I'm gonna grab one of these. And what else do I have here? Two power slugs to turn into power shards. We'll turn that on as well. Actually going back and playing Minecraft Dungeons after listening to the Spun Chunks a year ago when they were first releasing it. Nice. Steven ESC, who plays on the server with me on the Citadel, he wants to get Minecraft Dungeons because he's saving up to buy himself a Switch, like when the new Switch that just came out, and he wants to get Minecraft Dungeons for a number of reasons. It's a game that looks appealing to him, but it's also one of the cheaper Switch games. And he's a friend, he just lives down the street. So I might invite him over and we could play like 2-player on the Xbox on a big screen. I think that'd be kind of fun. And then if we wanted to play together again, he could always do multiplayer because of course the Switch would connect. Alright, so we're gonna move that copper over to these two lines here. And then we're gonna use this line here. Right. Silly. And then we'll have to turn it a couple of times. Those are going to be in the way. Maybe we'll just use this area here. So then this will be the copper. And I guess what we'll do is we'll just zigzag it quickly here. Just do the copper first because I don't know where the coal's going to go. And then this is on the outside there. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. So left-hand side is copper. And I don't know what the best way to do this is, so maybe we'll just bump this over there. Forgot that I didn't have the thing on. Glad I've been catching up on the spawn chunks. Missed because I found out that the stream Pix did with Laura from Minecraft Dungeons team. Oh yeah. Yeah, finding all that kind of stuff. Those are fun things to share for sure. Oh, we've got iron too. Okay. So we've got copper here. How are we going to do this? That is... I don't know why the copper jumps up so high. I think it must have been an old thing. So we'll just do this for now. Easier that they're closer together. Oh. That's why. Well then. Well then, well then. Never mind. I will eventually fix this and make it look pretty, but I'd rather focus on the update 5 parts and the base and stuff, so we'll just do it this way for now. We're going to bring you... I guess we'll have to add in a space here. Right, that's not going to be there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'll go down to there, and then we'll beef this up to there. Don't think this will reach. No, so we'll have to do a lift. Look the best, but whatever. So now all we have to do is just connect these guys up. I don't think that reaches. Not quite. That is annoying. Put that there, and then connect that to there. Oh, I ran out of stuff. Well, we can delete this, I guess. Mistake. And let's just do something fun like this. Just so it doesn't make my eye twitch. Do that up here too. Actually, let's do quick little that. Okay, so that's that. Now we need, this one is going to be the iron and the coal. And I guess we'll put the iron on the bottom. How are we going to get the coal out there? Whoops. And then the coal. You know, I think we can just make this its own thing over here. I don't even think we need to go that high. I hope people are able to pick up a couple of like tips and tricks and stuff if you're new to the game. I've been doing a lot of building and a lot of like mid-game stuffs, and this is a lot of just like early game belt stuff. I'm gonna watch this truck. I want to make sure that it's not gonna hit something like right here. Okay, we're good. So we can remove that and that. And actually, if we remove that coal, we should be able to do something a lot simpler with copper. Yeah. So copper can go there. There. And that reduces the size of this thing dramatically. Get rid of a couple of these. That can go. All of these can go. Now, unfortunately, we've probably got a stall happening in the actual factory because we've not actually hooked these up. So this one gets connected to here. And then this guy has to be connected up here. That should replenish the copper going into the copper sheets. No, the stitch sheets. How long does it take to get this far into the tech tree? I'm trying to remember how long it took us to get into tier 5 and 6. It's not fast. I think it's what, maybe 8 hours to get to coal power? Would you say? Folks that play? Depends on how good are, like how much you know. 8 hours on a second or third playthrough. On a first playthrough, I would say take your time. Like, just enjoy the game. It's not... Very quickly, Satisfactory becomes a marathon, not a sprint. And I don't... When I was trying to rush through like the tiers to get ready for update 4, I remember not enjoying the experience. It wasn't very fun to constantly be battling the clock, you know? Alright, so I think we've got all this stuff done now. Check my inventory here. We don't need that or that. Healy says 4 to 8 hours. Okay. About the video from Coffee Stain, World Grid. Right, I've not tried the World Grid because we've already got our own grid. Light level and glossy matte signs. Yep. Used F to load, unload truck when manual. Visual block colors for trains. Yep, I've seen that. I was watching Scan Voice earlier. Okay, cool. That's good. Just curious, it seems like you have to so much in this world, wondering how long it took you to get to this point. We are currently at almost 200 hours. Speaking of which, we should save the game. No, we're at 258 hours. Now, some of that, I'm going to go ahead and be generous and say 40 to 60 of that is probably AFK. Because leading up to Update 5, I wanted a bunch of tickets to unlock all the different parts. So while I was doing all my other work in the studio, I would have Satisfactory just loaded on the other computer. You know, because I don't work on the PC, I game on the PC. So I totally had the factory. Loaded up for a while. But still, like, we still have a decent amount of time. I also, again, like, I'm taking my time, you know, and a lot of this was design. Like, if you don't design anything, if you don't make it look specifically good looking, then it really doesn't take very long at all. Alright, so that's good. We have iron and coal coming in. So we need to grab you. This iron doesn't go anywhere, actually. It's not being used. And it is from 2 impure nodes. And I don't think I need to send it anywhere just yet. So I think the iron is going to come up here. And then the other stuff is going to go up there. Shoot. So iron to there. Coal to here. Because I think that coal's actually going to our power grid. Now, does that go down? Bring the coal around. I need my mask for this part. So here, I think what I might do is put the coal on top of everything. Because that way we can just take it off and send it over this way. Just piggyback on top of this top line. Plus this stuff always looks cool. So put one there. Then we just have to get it down and connect it to there. Maybe what we'll do is the exact same thing, but we'll go the other way. Got 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't think that's far enough. Nope. Six it is. Oops. No. Please and thank you. Okay. The other reason it took that long is because you rebuild everything about twice. Yeah, there's a fair amount of rebuilding. That's true. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the coal brought back in, and then this here, I'm just going to put a lift up here. Need to use a ladder. Well, that's not helpful. And so this, I don't know what to put, where to put this, other than to try and get it down to the main bus. Just get this underneath here. Oh, come on. It's really kind of, it's surprising how distracting the gas mask noises are. I'm sure we can change that in the settings. They added a lot of audio settings. 1, 2, 3. So that's iron ingots. 120 per minute. Don't know if that's far enough. I think I also put the wrong speed. That is Mark II. Mark II. Okay. Oh, the GoldenEye game. Man, it's been a long time since I've thought about that game. Right, now do we have a spare? I don't think we have a spare line that we can join into. We do not. This doesn't look full though. That's 300 plus overflow. So we could attach to this, no problem. Okay. We shall do that. too tight a turn. So I'll put sign here so I know what's going on. Oh, it's too close. Or not close enough. Let's go one click here. Let's go. Uh, 120 per minute. And that's from east. 2 times impure. I think it's east. We are here. It is from those two right there. Yeah, I'll call that east. Well, it's not slowing down, which means that the belt can handle it, so that's good. That's all just going to the awesome sink for now. But that, I think, takes care of our main bus. So, like, this is kind of like... That's what these big openings are meant to be now, is everything I'm bringing into the base from this side, I'm going to be bringing in through these 2 main ports. So we'll have to move the concrete. We can now remove... Oh, I made it. We can remove all of this noise, which is great. And hopefully I hooked everything up correctly. If not, our power grid's going to shut down. We are operating on battery for some reason. We shouldn't be. Looks like coal either didn't spin back up or somehow isn't getting where it needs to be. Well, it's going. Wonder why the coal power is not working. Oh, now they're on. Okay. I feel like once things go off, you have to then get close enough to them for them to refresh. I feel like that's definitely a thing. What are you connected to? I don't remember what. Maybe you were powering... Maybe you were powering the awesome sinks. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this. I kind of like it, so we might try to work out a way for it to be integrated into the design. I don't want to bring that stuff all the way around to the front. I think that would be kind of stupid. And like, I don't want to waste time on the save doing stuff that you can do in any version. Like, I kind of want to focus on the building, and that's why we're moving all these belts, is because I want to be able to finish this side of the base and have it look complete. I want to get some nice screenshots and stuff. I think you're loading the batteries up. Yellow amber is draining. Using. Oh, really? I don't know if I've ever paid attention. Oh, there you go. So they probably came on when we unhooked the coal. We're not quite 100% on whatchamacallit, power. Oh, this looks redundant, actually. Yep, I think we can get rid of you. Means you don't need to be here. And what are you connected to? Oh, crap. Okay, that might have been a bad thing. I think I need to go check that out. I think I might have just unplugged all of the screws. Or some of the screws. What is an awesome sink? Those are those things that we put at the end of this this belt. What it does, it grinds up things that you don't need and then gives you tickets. Like, think like tickets at like an arcade. And you can use the tickets to then unlock cosmetic stuff. Oh, this goes out and powers... I think this goes out and powers all that stuff. Yeah. Gross. Okay. That's bad. Let's, where is better power for this stuff? We'll just have to find a better way to get it. This comes all the way around this way. I think what I'll do is I'll bring it out the front. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll bring it out here. So we'll grab... This guy is not in a friendly place, so we'll grab you and put you here. Just so we can have some temporary power getting out to other things. So that should remove the need to have this other stuff connected. So you should have nothing on you. Yep. And that should now connect. And if I switch out and check out those other machines, we should have power out at the miners now. Why are you going that way? Yeah, everything out there looks like it's powered again. Hannah, hello. What a day. At least it's Friday, right? We're moving a bunch of stuff around here. Cleaning up some messy situations. Like, for example, this just goes to nowhere. Don't need that. That means that that goes to nowhere. Switch to my jetpack here. And that means all of this can go. Oh, lonely conveyor bracket. We will eventually have to move the concrete around, but I don't want to do that today. I don't want to switch gears and get back into our copper production. that. And I think because this is a lower side, we can maybe just do this on both. And this was all concrete, if I remember correctly. Nope, not there. Now, what was this supposed to be? I think this is just another one of those. Then we've got this thing coming in here. Being weird. Let's just remove this part for now so it looks a little bit more intentional. And then once we go to this side, it should be a lot easier. Change the color. So now we should be able to just zoop this. Oh crap, that's the wrong one. Whoops. I thought that felt kind of narrow. To come out one more. I like those beams in the corners. I'm gonna have to remember that. That's really cool. Alright, so now here we should be able to zoop the things that we want. So how do you do the world grid if you... Oh, there we go. You just hit control. That's awesome. That's gonna be so good for like new builds and new saves and stuff. Now let's go all the way down. There. So it's a little plain, but it's also like the underside of the base. Oh, out of plastic. Put in two here. Before we go back upstairs, I kind of want to look and see. Yeah, that's looking cool. It's so nice to have this filled in now. So nice. Hop. I'm not gonna make this. Oh, it's so close. Oh well. I am gonna use this. Master Zen, take it easy. have a good one. Thanks so much for coming out. Appreciate it. I've removed a lot of the ramps and stuff, so it's a little bit harder to get back up into the main platform. But what I like about this is that it's going to force me to come up with some intentional ways to get up and down. I've got some ideas for this design too. Let's just see. We're okay for concrete. Probably need some more steel. Grab some more of these. Plastic. Silica and quartz. Toy Bear, hello. How's it going? Welcome in. I think I can get downstairs this way too. Yeah. I'm feeling much more organized down here. Feels very good. Oh, except for gas. Forgot about the gas. Organized but forgetful, I guess. How things are going. So here, we're just going to have to be... I guess these don't have to do anything, do they? Oh, that has to be there. That one? Nope. It was this one. So that's the top. We don't have to worry about anything beyond that. That's good. So really, we can just kind of skip over this one little inlet. Man, it is so fast with the zooping. So very fast. Oh, that's the same height. That's cool. See, this is why we might leave some of these in, right? Like we could do something cool here, just make it look like it was intentional. Oh. The ground goes up. So we would remove like this thing here and have this feel like it's a bit more of an intentional design. That looks pretty good. I mean, it's simple, but that's fine, right? Thinking about like, it looks a lot more solid now. And we could have like lights or something along here, maybe shining down. Could be fun. I want to try to get a shot from out here. Yeah, how good does that look now compared to what we had before, the floating platform? Yeah, the game has really streamlined the building for sure. The zooping, as they call it, is very cool. Very, very cool. It's too bad we don't really get to see a lot of the detail happening in here, and it's unfortunate that this doesn't go down as far. I feel like we might need to do something there. I feel like that, I want that to go farther down, but I think that is, I think that's got belts behind it, right? maybe it doesn't. I think we're okay. Oh, it's because it goes out. Yeah, that's weird. It's weird that those are... Well, I guess that's because they're 4-meter ramps. Basically, I want this to come down to meet that line, but if I do that, then this sort of looks funny. Actually, that looks funny too. What if we used these instead? Gonna be tricky. Sky's looking dark. Yes, I gotta go for a break again. I feel like that's not been long enough, but what do I know? I wish this would let me place things the way that I want to place them, but nope, I'm on the belt. I was like, what's going on? If we grab just a 2-meter, so that looks okay, but then of course the problem becomes how do we connect this? And the only thing I can think of would be to have like one of these up ramp guys. That actually doesn't look so bad. Wonder if we could change this to be the plasticky material. This is a way to break up one thing to the next. Maybe not that high. Maybe we'll switch it back to concrete here. And I think I'll make that one that kind of material. The ramps are unfortunately darker than regular platforms, which I find annoying. Thanks, Hannah, yeah. Took the morning breaks earlier. Yeah. What are we looking for? Moon manta anywhere nearby? Oh, we might be able to get the manta. Oh, the train just left. So maybe we should have to see if we can get the manta. I don't see him. Oh, yep, manta time. We'll have to time this. I don't think I have a platform out there. Hopefully we'll get it. Here we go. Nice. Cool. So you guys get to ride the Manta while I take a short break. I will be back in about 5 or 7 minutes. think this is my stop. Sweet Sandy, what I think we can do is maybe we can put together a command that will just list like mod commands. Oh, I thought I had myself doing a softer landing there. Maybe we can create like a short list or something. So I'm hoping that everything is still running more efficiently, or as efficiently. Seems to be going okay. Everything seems to be backed up. Certainly more iron coming in than going out. These guys all look like they're running. That's all hooked up. Nothing here looks like it's changed. So there is more copper to be brought in. And I think I might bring it in this area. Not entirely sure. There's a copper node like right over there. Is that a slug? Nope, just a weird graphic. Never mind. Yeah, that is much cleaner. Much cleaner. That's a little bit funky. Up there. That's because it's wrong? And then we'll do that and that. Not gonna be perfect, but pretty close. Yeah, cool. Quite happy with that. Oh, missing some stuff. We had lights back here on the other side too. We should hook those up. That'll be fun. We'll go over and look and see how I did the lights. Yes, I haven't mentioned, we have a sub goal of 150 subs that will unlock the LEGO Let's Chat that hopefully we can have in November. If not, hopefully December. And that's where I'll build a Lego set live on stream. So there's one light right in the middle, and then they're just basically as close as they can get across the board. And they are as close there as they can, but they're one higher than front. That should be pretty straightforward to handle. Don't remember if I painted these. Yep, looks like I did. See, this side I like a lot better. It's a lot cleaner. I might take some time later to sort that out. Oh yes, that's gonna be tricky there. Maybe we'll use a floor hole for that. So it was in the middle. And grab light. looks like. It's in the middle. But these things don't have very soft clearance. Why is that not? Can't afford. Oh, quick wire. Whoops. I forgot to stock up on the quick wire. I was experimenting with putting glass in the floor here too, and I think I like it. I don't think we'll do it here, but I do like the way that it looks in the middle there. Take it easy, Sweet Sandy. Always great to have you here. Thanks so much for helping out with the modding. Very much appreciate it. Good to have you. We'll see you soon. Alright, so then we'll go back down here. They haven't changed these to have different soft clearance, which is annoying. So that's 2. What did it say? Too close to other things. That's good. So we need 2 more on this side. And we'll have to bring power in from somewhere. Guess we could. Oh, that's the danger zone. Where's my top part here? Could use this. And for now, we'll just use a temporary light control. Light bulbs go that way. And then we turn it all red. And I think these will look a little bit nicer if we do red reflective material as well. So we'll paint these bright red. I think I want this part to be concrete. And I think I'm going to leave that the dark concrete and then have the front part be white. So if we back up a bit, it's not like crazy red, but it sort of works. We could also paint the concrete behind it. That could be a thing too. So like if we have these guys painted red too. It's not like bright red, but it'll help with the illusion that the lights are casting red. I also think I painted a bunch of stuff. We could paint these things red too. Just to kind of hammer it home. But more of an illusion than an actual lighting effect, but that works. Cool. I like the way that that looks. Cool. Call that adjustment complete. You can change the intensity of the lights. You can change them on this control unit. Some lights you can control right on the lights, but on these ceiling lights you have to hook them up to control, so you can change the intensity. It doesn't really do much though. Like, there's a difference between... It doesn't really change much until you get down under 50%. But I want them to be bright in here. I kind of want it to look like hot, warm, you know, processing or sort of feeling. Which may not be the best because of how we've got things kind of going into, just kind of going off to the side. So we might have to change the design on the inside, but for now, I'm happy with that change. All right, so the copper in the area, we've got several different nodes. That's overclocked. That is not overclocked. Those are impure. Oh, those are impure. Okay. And then those are overclocked. Okay, so the impure doesn't really matter then. Because now what I'd like to do is move on and try to put up some of the sheets and the wire that we need in here. It's always fun to get a little bit of production done. We don't have any power. No power. Oh wait, those aren't hooked up anyway. Right. All right, I remember this now. We've got 24, 11 on the top, 13 on the bottom. And then I just need to know what we have for our totals. Which I wrote down. Awesome. So 210 going down there. And then we have another 600. Plus, there's more if we need it. So I don't know if we need it just yet. But the 210 will do 21 plus a bit. So each one of these it needs 10 per minute because it's at 66%. So, and there's 2 of them on each node. So if we look down here, you'll see each splitter powers 2 or feeds 2 constructors. This guy and the guy directly above it. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200. Logistics. That's 200. And then one of these would be 210. Or to 80, there's another 50. 40? 50. 30. There's another 30 that could be used along here. I thought I had painted one of these red. But 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60. That's 160. Which means that's 16 constructors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, okay, that's 16 above there. So those are all going to be feeding into these guys here. Everything else we can send somewhere else, different direction. Not have to be this way. Unless we need more stators than just this many. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I thought we only need 8. So these red ones are obviously for extra. So we could just go ahead and power $20 of these with the 210. So that's going to give another 40. And these things are making stators. That'll power another 1 assembler doing stators. So that's 9 instead of 10. And then we could have the extra wire being sent to storage. Then we've got extra stators happening too. But that's okay. I guess the only thing I have to figure out is like what's happening in this space and how do we make this look good. Now that we've got 9 or 10 of these assemblers, I feel like we could probably split them up. Have a spot in the middle, you know? I mean, there is this path here, but that's only... that one would be removed and we'd be fine. Because all of these are going to go to motors, and then these could go to storage, and then I'm not sure what we would have here, but if we left this space clear, then we could do, we could have like an architecture or a access ramp or something. And maybe we could build something cooler here. Have that come out, have these go. Oh, that's going to run into the thing. Maybe we'll use the stairs. Maybe we'll use that one. Don't know if we can hook these up. That's going to be... well, that doesn't look very good. That's okay. It's not bad. It's different. These I need to make. These though. And then maybe, oh, I forgot that was in the way. I wonder if that'll hook up. It might. It's probably not gonna be the right height though. Son of a gun. Oh, it doesn't hook up right. That's annoying. That would have been cool. That would have been cool. We can probably use this as the way to start it, because I think this looks really good down here. Like, I like that. So maybe we'll base the stairs off of this. We'll just get ourselves up high here. And then come across. And then connect the stairs to the ones that make sense. Can I swap these out? That kind? No, I can't swap them out. That's annoying. Now, does that work? Right. Okay, so if we switch this. Actually, let's do one-sided. And then we can grab that one, make that go that way. Rabelais, subscribe with Prime for 23 months in a row. So many months and coming up on a full 2 years. Thank you ever so much, Rabelais. Great to have you here as always. Really appreciate you supporting the content. And great to have you as part of the community. We're just going to do this here. This is not as fancy looking, but it's a little bit more straightforward. It's too bad those don't line up quite right, but that's fine. Yeah, I'd like to try to keep something like that in the middle here, because then this can continue on. Kind of a fun asymmetrical thing. It's a little bit, I don't know, it feels very, doesn't look very modern. It feels kind of strange. We might have to do a little bit more to it just to kind of make it feel cooler. So now we just have to figure out where all that copper is going to go. So if we're powering 9 of these guys, we need 360. Oops. Yeah, 360. And these are doing 30 per. And so 360 divided by 20 is 18. Which I should have been able to do in my head, but it's Friday, and I don't care. So if we've got 16 hooked up already, then all we need to do is just add one more. We will copy the settings, paste the settings, and give it some power. paste, and then out the front, add you. Connect those up, and then this needs to have connection on the back. Oh, needs to have a connection on the bottom too. So glad that they fixed those. They work much better now. What's going on here? No power. Okay, so that's 18 of these guys going out. And I feel like I need to mark that just so I don't constantly lose place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You are the new ones. So you guys can go do something else, and these ones need to be hooked up down below. So let's grab something here. Alright, so you are all hooked up. Nope, you're not. This needs to come into there. Now I just need to make sure that I've got enough copper on that line, working towards 18. So I've got 180, and I've got two. I'm using 180, and I've got 210 coming in. So that leaves me 30 to do with what I will, or just fold into the rest of the line. And then 30 added to the other 600, I think. Yeah. So 630, and then I've got room for lots of constructors. So we can just start making all kinds of copper things. Because the only thing I can think of for copper are copper ingots, copper sheets, and then we've got wire. But nothing else that I can think of requires copper as a raw material. Everything is built out of sheets or wire or cable later on. Nothing else in the list requires raw copper ingots. So we just need to make as many sheets and as many wire constructors as we want. And so that means that's not going to be a thing. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So there's 20 left. And the way that they divide things up, copper sheets take 20 per minute, and these guys take 15. And we can flex and change them. They don't have to be alt recipe for aluminum casings in all clad sheets. I'm nowhere near aluminum, and I'm not worried about that far down the line. I'm kind of going through this playthrough with what we have in front of us, because I'm not going to waste time building an update 5 looking for hard drives if I don't have to. We've got another big save where I've got other stuff. Yeah, in the Devastator save, we've got pure copper ingots, and so we've got everything going through refineries. So we've got all kinds of stuff, but I'm just trying to think about what's a good division for these. So we could do 10 of those, that would be 200 of the 630. So we could do... Wow, we've got a lot. We could do all of these as copper sheets and still have copper to spare. Which is, I guess, we could have constructors up here too. If we really wanted to. It's weird that it's not lining up, giving me a connection line behind it. Because, yeah, we could have room for constructors here as well. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. Of course we would have 7. No, the resources are infinite, Hannah. Yeah, these machines, let's see if we can see a miner somewhere. Got one handy. I hear one. Yeah, there's a miner. So they just constantly drill and constantly pump out either copper, iron, coal, quartz, like whatever you're looking for. Well, except the sand ore, yeah. But the sand ore doesn't have a use in the game yet, as far as I know. So we could just have the 7... What's 7 times 15? 105. That's not a good number. 7 times 20. 140. Probably the easiest thing to do is just to have a lot of constructors in here. All right. Well, let's get these guys powered. Because I'm guessing they're going to stay here. I can't think of any other reason to move these. So what I've been doing for the power for these guys, I did this over on the other side, using some of the new 5 parts. Except for that doesn't want to. Why do you not want to do beam stuff? It worked before. There we go. So the way that I've been doing these is using the beams to place power nodes on stuff. And then connecting the power up that way. So now we can actually put something on the floor. So if we do this with the power connections, that's a pretty good guess. There we have a nice straight connection. And then I can take that. And what is it? Looks like it's 1, 2. Okay, that'll be easy to do. Oh, I missed a beam. Oh, I have to go down underneath. Anyway, you can see down here what we can do now is take the power node, stick it there. Then we can run our power nice and clean underneath the floor. And somewhere I've got power coming in here. I would say that's probably it there. Oh, darn it. Oh, it was close. Oh, it was close. So now we can, oh, I have to go back upstairs and add a couple more of those in. I know you can clip it through the floor, but this just looks a little bit better. Doop. 1, 2. Cool. Now I can go back underneath and delete the beam and connect up the nodes. Unfortunately, they don't have the power connections that you can do the double-ended ones through the floor. They've got the floor holes now, but they don't do this. You can't do vertical power. So you have to kind of do nodes on either side of a beam. Oh, crap. And then delete the beam. Put the foundations back in. And of course the wire goes through, powers the machine, and it looks rather nice. Whoops. That. There we go. And then this is stators, and they're just going to do the same thing. So we do stators all the way down the line. I do find, I wish there was a better way to do this. I know how you can control the lights on a certain circuit. It'd be cool if you can control, if you hooked all the machines up to one circuit and then you told the circuit make stators, and it would just change the settings and everything. That would be cool. So these should now all work, which means we'll have a kind of a better idea of what the front of this little walkway here is going to look like. Nope, that's wrong. Cool. Now I don't have time to hook everything up with the outputs, but I'll show you where things are going. So underneath here, 210 will do more than the 18 needed. The export from those is all coming along the top here and going into this. And then this goes down and along this line. And what we're going to do is we're going to hook up this line to the assemblers. And then we're going to have to find the right amount of pipes from up there and bring that around underneath here somewhere. Probably in like this vicinity. Actually, as a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure this orange line is what I wanted. This is going to be pipes coming into that right there. And then that will give us stators that we can then export, and that export will come out here along this line. I'm not sure where it's going to go, but we have to hook it up with the rotors and make motors. So that's what's happening there. That's what's happening there. So we now have I've added some here. So we're doing, probably just fill this in. This is now 360 per minute. 18 constructors. And then we're going to arrow. And that's going to 8 assemblers plus for storage. And let's grab that and make this a stator. Oh, that didn't save. Cool. So that is, it's not hooked up yet, so I can't check the box. That's all happening though. I guess this is the box that we can't check. And that's the extra stuff we're not doing. Okay, so we're not quite able to check off a new box yet. We're getting close though. Obsidian Clad Fox, it's going well. Hive Tyrant, thanks. I don't know what you were referring to. I might have missed when you said that. I apologize. So we still have yet to finish the other side of the belt work over there, and I need to start moving some signs around, but I'm pretty happy with the new front to this factory. It's going very, very well. That is unfortunately all the time that I have for today. I'm going to run and get myself some dinner. It's pizza night. It's about that time. If you've enjoyed this, then please leave a follow before you take off. We are going to try to pass you on to somebody else playing Satisfactory, so hang in there if you want to just hang out and watch more gaming tonight. I have a number of people I like to raid, and they're usually really good folks. You can follow me on Twitter at Joel Duggan. You can also check out patreon.com/Joel Duggan to support the stream. It's the most affordable way to keep me streaming, and it gets you access to the Discord channel. Incidentally, a Tier 1 or a Prime Gaming sub also gets you access to Discord. It's just a matter of where you like to hang your hat. And I have a favor to ask. TheCitadelCafe.com. Brand new episode 423. It's about Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. It is also the 10th anniversary for that podcast. So if you would like to support me and like to listen to more free stuff, then check out the Citadel Cafe. at thecitadelcafe.com. It's about sci-fi and fantasy entertainment every week with myself and a couple of different friends. It rotates week to week as to who I talk to. So I think you'll enjoy it, especially if you like Satisfactory. And we'll see y'all tomorrow at 1 o'clock Atlantic. That's UTC -4 for Minecraft from the Citadel server. See you then. Bye for now.